Now, as we're going to be talking about the virtues of beliefs, let's just spend a minute to talk about a term that we use a lot of time. We talk about propositions. We were talking about uses of language before, and statements that are made. And we say statements sometimes express propositions. And I just want to remind you that propositions, a proposition like the proposition that it is raining, it's true when things are as represented by the proposition, false when they aren't. So it is raining, the proposition that I expressed by it's raining now, it's true if that's the way the world is. That correctly describes the way. False otherwise. And we say propositions have truth conditions. These are the conditions that have to be met for a proposition to be true, and it's kind of simple what has to be met, because for a proposition to be true, it has to correctly describe the way things are, represent the way things are, false otherwise. And contrast propositions, proposition expressed by it is raining, with a concept. Rain is a concept. There are color concepts. Red. Rain and red don't have truth conditions. There are truth conditions for the proposition that it is raining, namely that rain is falling outside. Now, armed with this, and I think we need to keep in mind that basically propositions are the things that are truth or false. Let's look at the idea of a belief being true or a belief being false. Now, we say truth is a belief's virtue of representing the facts as they are. We'll give the following definition of truth. S is belief that P is true. Means equals, by definition, is just shorthand for means. Proposition P is true. That is, things are as they are represented by P. That's when my belief in P is true. Simple. I think we all understand it. And the other thing to keep in mind is the one truth value principle. And that is, take any proposition. It's raining, the sky is blue, the book is on the table, my dog Spot is big. Any such propositions expressed, for any proposition, it's either true or it's false, but it's not both. That is, it has to have one truth value or the other.